January 1935, a mysterious man using the name Roland T. Owen checked into a hotel in Kansas City, Missouri, carrying almost no luggage and acting extremely nervous, as if someone was following him. The clerk gave him room 1046 and noticed that he constantly looked over his shoulder before quickly disappearing upstairs. The next morning, a maid entered the room and found him sitting silently in the dark with all the curtains closed. He stared into space without moving and quietly told her he did not want any lights on. Later, another employee entered and found the room still completely dark. Roland was lying on the bed and whispered that he was waiting for someone. During the next 2 days, several witnesses reported seeing an unidentified woman enter and leave the room, while guests heard arguments, crying, and strange noises coming from inside. Late one night, the hotel phone operator noticed that the room's phone was repeatedly being disconnected and reconnected as though someone was desperately trying to call for help. A security guard checked the room but found nothing unusual. Several hours later, a maid entered and discovered a horrifying scene. Blood covered the walls, furniture was overturned, and Roland lay on the floor, severely beaten, stabbed, and strangled, yet somehow still alive. He was rushed to a hospital, where detectives repeatedly asked who attacked him, but every time he answered, no one did this, and claimed he had fallen. Despite suffering injuries far too severe to be caused by a fall, he refused to reveal any names or details. A short time later, he died, taking whatever secrets he knew with him. Police soon discovered that the name Roland T. Owen was fake, and every label had been carefully removed from his clothing, making identification almost impossible. No family members could be found. No friends came forward, and it seemed as though the man had appeared from nowhere. Investigators eventually learned that his real name was likely Artemis Ogletree from Alabama, but even then, the mystery only deepened. Nobody knew why he used a false identity, who the mysterious woman was, or why he refused to identify his attackers. Stranger still, an anonymous person paid for his funeral and later sent 13 roses to his grave with a note reading, "Love forever." Over the years, hotel workers and guests reported disturbing experiences connected to room 1046. Many claimed they heard furniture moving in empty rooms, whispers coming from dark corners, and footsteps in hallways where nobody was present. Some said they woke during the night to see a man in a dark suit standing silently beside their bed, only for him to vanish when the lights were turned on. Others described feeling as though someone was constantly watching them from the darkness. Even after renovations changed the building and removed the original room, reports continued. Security guards occasionally saw a man dressed in 1930s clothing walking through corridors before disappearing through locked doors. Workers heard knocking sounds from vacant rooms and unexplained whispers calling their names from empty hallways. To this day, nobody knows who killed the man. In room 1046, why he was hiding under a false identity, or what terrible secret he carried with him. Some believe his spirit remains trapped inside the hotel, while others think something far darker was responsible. Whatever happened in that room nearly a century ago remains one of America's most chilling unsolved mysteries, and according to those who have spent a night there, the feeling of being watched never truly goes away.